vote is DJ Envy. Now, this week on Breakfast Club Extra, he gives advice from your email questions. We go behind the scenes and ask, who was your favorite Breakfast Club interview from 2018? Little Dirk chops it up with the ladies on lip service, and the fellas of Brilliant Idiots discuss Dwight Howard and transphobia. Let's go.
What's up? It's Angela Yee, and we are doing Breakfast Club Extra. It's time for Ask Yee. If you have a question, helpmeyee@gmail.com. Now, here's another question. My question is, how would you approach telling someone that is pretty much your best friend you care and want to be with them? I feel like if I say anything, it will mess up whatever we have. Please help. Now, I will say this. I'm sure that in your head, you have some type of indication on whether or not your best friend is interested in being with you at all. You can read those signs. Do you feel like they're a little more touchy than usual? Do you feel like they try to have some one-on-one situations? Do you guys spend the night at each other's place? And don't take it anywhere like that, but you have that connection. Because those are all signs. Now, I will say this. Do little things like body language means a lot. So maybe you're laughing, telling a joke, or you're out together. Just put your hand on his or her leg, because I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. And just do that, like some subtle touch things to see what the reaction is, and if they give you back that energy. And if you feel like it's a potential, I would put it out there, but also put it out there with a disclaimer that even if you don't want to be with me and you're not interested and you don't want to give it a shot, just understand that you are my friend first before anything, and I don't want to jeopardize that, but I felt like I just had to tell you this. And I think, who knows, that could be your soulmate.
My favorite guest this year has to be Meek Mill. He just came out of prison, and like a couple of days after, he came straight to the Breakfast Club, and he just let us know about his whole situation. It was really anticipated. Everyone was expecting what was coming out of his situation with prison and judge situation, so it was something everybody was looking out for, and I know a lot of people tuned in for that interview, so that was definitely my favorite interview of the year.
My favorite interview this year from the Breakfast Club would have to be the first time Tekashi 6ix9ine came on this show. I did not like him prior to that. I didn't know his music, but it was just funny, and I like that he's himself 100%.
Hands down, definitely Jonah Hill. He's like one of my favorite actors. I was ecstatic when I heard he was coming out, and what made me even like it even more was that he was like so nice to everyone. He like stayed back for 15 minutes and just like shot the shit, just talked with everyone. But also, I can't leave out Paul Pierce, diehard Pierce fan. The truth, been loving him, even though I'm a Laker fan, but whatever, it's all good.
My favorite guest this year on the Breakfast Club was when Bobby Brown and Belle Biv DeVoe came. That's from my era growing up in the 80s.
Favorite guest of the year, I'm going to pick two. I can't decide between the two. Snoop Dogg, just because Snoop is a legend. It's crazy to meet in person, even cooler than you would think he would ever be. Second, though, I'd have to say is Jonah Hill, just because he was so excited to be here. His people were like trying to rush him out the door to get to another interview, and he didn't care. He just stayed behind, just BS and chatting with everybody, so he was super excited to be here, so that was cool to see. So yeah, Jonah Hill, Snoop Dogg, two best of the year.
I got two guests. I like Linnell came in here, they gave me the motherly love, her and Cheryl Underwood. They look like they could cook some good collard greens, macaroni and cheese, some good fried chicken and all that, so I love that love right there. I need that, so them too. Peace.
Hey guys, it's Liz here, and my two favorite interviews from the Breakfast Club is Michael B. Jordan because he's hot, and Jesse Collins because I will work with him soon. That's it.
My favorite guest of the year was 6ix9ine. Only because he's mad entertaining on Instagram, so it was just like, I need to see like you actually like that in person. But bro actually was cool. He was just like he is on Instagram.
So my favorite guest of 2018 was Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart. They came in and they took pictures with interns, and I thought it was so humbling that they made sure that they took pictures just with us.
I've been with my significant other for a few years. Now, my problem is that he wets the bed.
Wait, PNB?
I
don't give a with the rest of
At first, it started off as a here and there thing, but now it's happening frequently. He doesn't have medical problems that I know of. Whenever I tell him to go to the doctor to get it checked out, he makes it seem as if it's not a serious issue. If we were 5 years old, I wouldn't find such an issue, but he's over 30. It's a huge turn off to wake up with urine on my clothes. Sometimes I come home and our bedroom smells like urine. Also, whenever I bring it up, he gets embarrassed and starts to argument. I feel it's an issue he's had since childhood that may stem from other issues, but I can't take it, and I don't know how to approach him about it anymore.
I'm disgusted.
Your bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
A diaper.
Yeah.
It depends.
Put him in, make him sleep on the couch.
It's a medical condition and he needs to go get it checked out.
Nah, just stop the drinking after 5.
What is he drinking? Now you can't have no more juice after dinner.
Yeah. You got Jay, no, he got kids. He's like, look, no, nothing for you after 5.
No more juice after dinner.
A diaper on him or something.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I'm sleep on an air mattress in like the living room.
Can you imagine their mattress? Ew.
Have you ever been with somebody that peed in the bed, or have you ever peed in the bed by accident?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all lying. Because my ex-boyfriend peed in the bed. He had broke his leg.
No, I ain't. I'm not grown.
Oh.
This is a one-time thing. Like, I peed in the bed one time. I was drunk as like.
I peed in the bed like it was like a couple years ago.
See, why you lying?
I just thought, look, I forgot what we was doing, and I blamed it on my daughter. I'm like, damn, how you say piss in bed, man?
Oh. What? Now, how did you get in the bed? How did you, like, what happened?
Were you
drugs?
Drugs.
Yeah, that's what this is.
The only time I ever peed on myself as an adult, I was throwing up and pissed at the same time.
Was I there?
You might have been.
Oh, okay. Why were you there?
Angela's been through some of my worst days with
in
me.
the club, I think.
I don't know.
No, it
wasn't in the club.
Cheesy threw up in a cup in the club
and kept on
it
partying.
moving. Went to the next club. I was like,
that's normal. I was really quiet too. I was in the corner like.
That's normal. I feel bad for whoever had to clean that up. All right, here's one more question that somebody sent us. All right. I've been in a relationship for 13 months, and the second half of our year-long relationship has been rocky. Just the other day, my girl gets mad at me when I brought something to her attention. It's a coworker that hit me up saying she needed a ride to work. I asked my girl about it, and she asked, what should I do? I let her know out the gate that nothing is going on between us, but she thinks otherwise. I work at a call center with a bunch of women, and I let all of them know that I have a woman, but my woman thinks I have secret relationships with various coworkers. I told her I don't, but she has suspicions. She thinks every girl I talk to, there's something going on. She calls me disloyal and thinks I'm more loyal to other people and other things than I am to her. I suggested couples therapy, but she claims we don't need it. I need your help. Can this relationship be salvaged? Should I move on?
That sounds like the scene from the movie Baby Boy. Remember? But like reverse.
You want a baby boy, man.
Yeah. Because she works at a call center. Yeah.
You sell clothes.
He get his homeboy a job.
But what is your advice if your girl doesn't trust you and don't like you being around other girls?
See, he is like way past like.
He worked with a bunch of women though.
But you ain't got. She gonna take right back. You ain't got to take nobody to work.
Yeah.
Wrong with you?
The bus is running.
That's different.
I'm not an Uber.
He need to show her where his loyalty lies.
Mm-hmm. So no ride to work for somebody else.
It's all types of ways for her to get to work. Why you gotta be careful saving her? Live some more shit. The
What if
bus,
she
the
lives
train.
next door?
You got more coworkers.
Right.
And she
Why I
offers
gotta
him
do
gas
what to get you a
money.
ride?
What if she lives next door and she's like, oh, every week?
If his woman feels like it's a respect issue and she feels disrespected by him going out of the way for another woman, then he should show her where his loyalty lies.
Yeah. She seems kind of insecure though. Just because he's women doesn't mean that he's fucking everybody in the call center.
That's true too.
Yeah.
She does seem insecure, but if she feels that type of way about it and he's worried about her feeling the way, then maybe he should soothe her insecurities.
I get what you're saying though. He said if a dude try to take
I'm breaking both of their jobs.
but you know then you need to be taking
to pick you up.
Well, I guess.
She feel like a hoe in front of her. Just
well, Dirk, do you have female friends?
Yeah, like I call my sisters. Like that was way before her, and after.
Was it ever an issue?
No, they just can't show no signs of like they like me and no that.
They can't be like, oh, look at you, all vegan and slim, Dirk.
None of that. No compliments.
They can put no hard eyes.
You know nobody hitting on you.
Right.
You are giving some great answers here today.
Good job.
Take notes.
Good. Nah, ain't no script. This real.
No, I'm just saying, can the men take notes?
We see your halo shining bright.
So,
It took you a while to get to this point.
put on my head.
Don't you feel like it took you, because, you know, you've matured a lot, obviously, right? And you've gone through a lot of things on social media with different women that we've seen play out. But now it looks like you're like, look, I done learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got smarter.
You said you got smarter? You think you're gonna propose soon?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you gave you full the surprise. I'm gonna do it like get back. I'm gonna do it like get back. That's funny.
Because when that India 3 song comes out, that shit come with a ring.
For real.
Rochelle, you made your first porn when you were 21 years old on your birthday.
Yes,
Really?
21st
What a
birthday.
way to bring in your birthday.
What made you decide that was like the route for you?
I was dancing. I was working at a club in Virginia, and I don't know. I was 20. I was in my 20s. Like, I was just having fun, and I don't know. I felt like it was kind of like the next step. And I was watching a lot of porn. I wasn't really watching it as like getting on. I was watching it as more of like a fan. So yeah, I planned my move. I moved out to LA, and then it was just off to the races from there.
Mm-hmm. What was it like your first ever porn?
It was exciting. It was fun, but
You were nervous?
no, I wasn't nervous. But it's weird is now I do get nervous when I'm on
people
set.
watching you?
No, not
I saw when
necessarily.
you first did your first video.
No, it didn't bother me. I wasn't nervous about that, but now I do get nervous. But that's because I've been in the industry 12 and a half years now. So, and I realize I'm shooting consistently still about 6 to 8 times a month. But now I get nervous, like, oh gosh, make sure I open up and stretch out enough. And, you're making a product in a multi-million-dollar industry for people to purchase, and watch. They're getting off on it and stuff. So I think of so many other things that I wasn't thinking of when I was 21.
What's up? It's Angela Yee from The Breakfast Club, and it's time for Breakfast Club Extra on Revolt. Okay, so here's the question, and if you have a question, you can email me, helpmeyee@gmail.com. So last week, my girlfriend told me she needs a break just to figure out if this relationship is what she wants. Appreciate her honesty. Today, she says it's best to break up as she wants to get her mind right and that we could get back if she falls in love with me again. Ouch, that hurts. I feel like I'm drowning and I've lost her already. She means the world to me. At the same time, I want the will of God to prevail. And if it's not the best for us to be together, then so be it. In the meantime, what do I do? In the meantime, you do exactly what she said. You don't have a choice. She doesn't want to be with you. She said she wants a break. She wants y'all to break up. So you guys are not together. You can never force somebody to be with you if they don't want to. I think you need to go out and do what you need to do to make yourself whole so you don't feel like you're drowning. I don't always recommend jumping right back into dating because some people that makes it even worse, right? You go out with somebody else and then you miss your girlfriend so much and it's a disaster, and then you try to do things like sleep with someone else to ease the pain, and sometimes that makes it even worse. So just do things that will be beneficial for your own mental health and well-being. I would also say don't contact her or beg to see her or things like that. Let her have her space, and if it's meant to be, she'll miss you also and come back, because nobody likes to be harassed at a time when they said, oh, I don't want to be with you anymore, let's break up. So give her space, let her do whatever it is that she's going to do. Maybe she's seeing somebody else, maybe she's not. In the meantime, live your life, and the best way to do that is rip that Band-Aid off and keep it moving.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I don't know Dwight Howard. I've never met Dwight Howard. I've spoken to Dwight Howard a couple of times. Yeah. Recently. And you have spoken to him? Yeah, he actually. We were talking this week. Because he heard my donkey of the day.
Did he hear your thing about colonics?
No, it wasn't about colonics.
Maybe he wanted to connect with you.
True story. Yeah. He reached out to me, and it was via text at first because we got a mutual friend, and it was like after 9 o'clock.
So he's shooting a shot.
And he wanted to hit me. Listen, check it out. He wanted me to call, right? So he's like, yo, can you call me? And so I hit him back. I'm like, look, man, it's after 9. You know what I mean? I don't know how my wife would feel with me on the phone with you after 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather talk during business hours. You know what I mean? But, so just trying to lighten the mood.
Faithful black man.
Faithful black man. I don't know. What's on your mind?
You want to lead him on.
Here's my thing with Dwight Howard, right? Yeah. I don't know if Dwight Howard is gay or not.
Why is it when black people say Dwight, they add a syllable?
What is it?
It's duh. It's just Dwight, but you guys go Dwight.
Dwight. The white around your mouth. What joke was that? Mike Epps. The white around your mouth. Listen, my thing is this. I don't care if Dwight Howard is gay. I don't care if Dwight Howard likes to sleep with transgender men, transgender women. Dwight Howard is not a married man. Dwight Howard is single. He does not have a girlfriend. He's not some man pretending to be a man of the cloth. He's not out here acting Mr. Perfect, holier than thou. He can sleep with whoever he wants to. My problem, and the reason I gave the guy who accused, allegedly is exposing Dwight Howard Donkey of the Day, is because I do not like a member of the LGBT community trying to embarrass somebody with the same thing that they're trying to get everyone else to accept.
Yes.
I think that is ass backwards, and that does nothing to get us closer to the equality that we all want. You can't weaponize gayness when it's convenient for you. I'm just tired of us being surprised about who's gay and who wants to sleep with transgender women and men. Like, that's
surprised. I don't think we're surprised at who's gay. I think we're surprised at the way it comes out.
It comes. Listen, it's too.
What's the sinner? Jason Collins, right? When he came out,
Jason Collins. They
tried to make it a big deal, but nobody really cared. There was nothing around.
You never been an all-star, baby.
Never been an all-star.
Yeah, you averaging 1 point a game. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Like, oh, okay. So
he also leaned into it. He didn't run away from it. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gay."
Dwight Howard. Somebody being ousted, that's always more interesting. But you're always gonna look at the.
I always say it's two kind of gay people. It's people that are on the down low.
Okay.
And then there's just people who just don't want nobody to know. Like, that's their business.
Private people.
Yeah, and they got every right to be that way.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody goes around saying, "Yo, I'm straight."
Exactly.
There's no coming out parties about I'm heterosexual.
If this was a what's the term? The correct term? Cisgendered woman. You know what I'm saying? And then Dwight was out here going to parties with other cisgendered women, and he was just cheating on the cisgendered women with other cisgendered women. Nobody would give a. He was like, "Oh, Dwight's a dog. He got 8 kids. We expect that."
Right.
You know,
maybe he dudes because he just needs someone who doesn't get pregnant.
No. You're laughing.
Maybe that's the
You're
goal.
laughing like that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Babies from
Like,
8 different mamas.
But I don't want to get anyone pregnant.
I'm just trying to bust off. I don't like condoms. Who can I nut in that won't get pregnant? Men. Boom. All right.
Hold up.
Hold on.
Some time now, Dwight. I've been speaking to you for some time now, Dwight. I sent you nudes of me, Dwight. I sent you nudes in general, Dwight. You have been flirting, Dwight. You knew what I was, Dwight. So what the are you talking about? Am I lying?
That's Dwight. I'm gonna tell you.
That don't sound like Dwight
I'm gonna tell you
Howard.
2 reasons that's why that's Dwight.
Don't sound like Dwight.
I'm gonna
remember
tell
none of that.
you 2 reasons why I know that's Dwight. Number one, like I said before, that's a sinner. That's a sinner talking right there.
That's not Dwight Howard.
Number 2, what do I don't know about white men? What do all niggas do when we are confronted with truth and irrefutable facts and we don't want to say we're wrong? I don't remember none of that.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you something. If that's Dwight Howard, he's one of the dumbest Negroes in the world. I'm gonna tell you why.
Look, what did they do when they locked Alex up in Sweden? Alex was like,
he really didn't though. He was drunk. He was drunk. He didn't remember none of that. The reason I'm gonna tell you something. The reason Dwight Howard is one of the dumbest Negroes in the world.
Yeah.
He clearly was being led. Like she told White. When you say his name after everything, I'd have been hung up.
I was
just sending him up the entire
exactly.
time.
You such the White. I'd have been hung up the phone. I'm not falling for that bullshit. But that's my take on the Dwight Howard situation. I don't care if Dwight nobody should give a Dwight Howard's game.
Right.
But we should have a problem with
But I mean, if he's threatening the person. Now that is what. Now
that's true.
Now, and that doesn't make it right either. Like,
hold on. What did Dwight tell you, real quick? Usually, I said you spoke on the phone.
Nothing. That's it. Like he was just like. That's what I said. I didn't talk to him. I didn't talk to him because it was after 9 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah, like we didn't speak. So it was just a couple of texts. That's all.
And then in the text, what? Any nudes or anything like?
He ain't send no nudes. Nothing like that. It was just like text. He was just like, yo, this is really
what if
crazy.
He sent you the picture of you that's on the internet with your ass out?
Somebody sent me that today.
What if he sent you that and they sent you one of him? He's like, who did it better? Who wore it better?
That's it.
I'm gonna read you this tweet. This is funny as retweet.
Can you text Dwight right now and just say, hey man, can we just get to the bottom of this?
Now that's a pun.
That's a pun.
That's a pun.
You know it's not a pun? Hey Dwight, can I suck your
This is what about
nobody understands puns anymore.
They don't. Nobody, I'm serious. Nobody understands puns. Nobody understands sarcasm.
No, it's a knock-knock joke, bro. Y'all not telling knock-knock jokes.
I come from the era where Biggie could say I'll RuPaul before I them ugly ass escape.
I don't know if Biggie knew that RuPaul was not
bullshit. He specifically said I'll RuPaul.
Yeah, he thought he was an ugly ass dude.
Yeah. RuPaul wasn't cute.
This is my man. You don't think RuPaul's cute? Nah, you crazy. Asian was beautiful. Asian
well. He does age well, but he doesn't look good.
Let me see this picture.
RuPaul?
Nah,
RuPaul look better than everybody in here.
Let me ask you,
including Taylor.
First of all, that's a lie. Taylor looks better than Taylor. Yo, what would RuPaul say about her flax?
Yo, by Friday, Charles ain't gay.
Listen, this is a funny ass tweet. This is Chief
By
Mommy.
Friday, Charles be going to take a jogging picture.
Hold on, you said by Friday I'm gay. I'm gonna stretch my So the crazy thing about this stretch, you can either stretch down, but when you're really trying to turn anything on, you just poke that out, baby.